You know what tickles my OCD is when you get into a car and you got two of the little vent things or a few of the vent things going this way and the rest of them are straight. I'll show you how to fix it. Once you've got the vent out, you'll want to look inside, and if you look carefully you can see that this side here has lots of little pins that run up the left hand side of these pieces of vent. There's supposed to be a piece of plastic that runs from top to bottom and it links all those pins, and that's what breaks. That's why you'll have some of these going the wrong way, and when you go to adjust your aircon, you know, some of these will block and that sort of thing, which is annoying. If you're lucky, like me, you'll be able to find some of the plastic bits that have broken off. Mine were just sitting in the bottom of the vent like this. So when you remove the vent out of the car, which this one was just secured in with one screw at the bottom, then yeah, make sure you keep all the plastic bits. If you can't find the plastic bits, you're going to have to guesstimate by looking at the width of the pins. In this particular car, there's one large thick pin on this middle piece of vent, and that pin looks about 3 or 4 millimeters wide. It's very hard to see in there, and the rest of the pins just look only about 1 millimeter. So you'll have to guess. Also, you're going to need a set of vernier calipers. You can borrow some or you can buy them for about $10. With the vernier calipers, you're going to want to measure the distance between each piece of vent. So you'll have to adjust your veneers until you get that correctly. On this one, they look about 10 to 11 millimeters apart. You'll also need to count how many pieces of vent you've got. So I've got a center piece here, and I've got 3 above it, 3 below it. These are the pieces of broken vent that I found inside the vent channel itself. If I rearrange these, I might get a better idea of the measurements. So as you can see, I've sort of put together all the broken bits. Gives me a bit of an idea of what the original part looked like. So with my rough plan looking like this, plus 3 more holes on this side, that's roughly what I want to draw up. So I'm on Tinkercad, tinkercad.com, and I've just drawn up the cylinders. They're correctly spaced as well, so the one in the middle is 4 millimeters and then 1 millimeters for the others. Now I've just got to link them up, so I'll just use a some kind of a tool to link them up. Alright, that's the final design. Let's print this bad boy. The only other thing to mention is I measured the thickness of the plastic. I guess that probably represents the best angle. The original is 1 millimeter. Because I want to make it stronger, I've just made it 1.5. It might not fit, we'll see. The good news is, if there's anything wrong with this design, because it's so small, it's only going to take 5 minutes to print. So yeah, if I get it wrong, I can just modify it and reprint it. So the printer's doing its thing. If you don't have a 3D printer, don't despair. If you go on Marketplace, you can look up 3D printing services. Just about every city there'll be someone willing to print something for you at an affordable price, because filament is quite cheap. I'm just using this cheap PLA Plus, just a grey, because it's in the vent anyway, you won't be able to see it. If I had black, I'd use that, but I don't have any black right now. The holes, the 1 millimeter holes look a little bit small, to be honest. Probably because I've got the temperature at 210, it's a little hot. But that's fine. I can either print it with a larger diameter, or I can use a 1 millimeter drill bit and just clean them up after it's printed. Because it's so quick to print, I'm just printing another one with slightly bigger holes. I've just changed the shape as well a little bit, put a circle around them. I've also upped the retraction a little bit by 1 millimeter, so it should get rid of some of the stringiness. So V1.0, the hole's a bit small, so I just printed it again. So now, yeah, just fit it back to the vent, see what it looks like. I'm not going to lie, that was one of the most frustrating things I've done in a long time. But with a little bit of effort, it's all working and it's in there. I'll put it back in the car and show you the final result. So that's it. Vents work in unison. My OCD's tingling a little bit that it's grey now instead of black, but from the driver seat you won't see it. I don't think it's that noticeable. It's not the end of the world. I'll print another black one when I get some black filament. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.